Audio Jungle.
Everyone, welcome to my new video. Today I will show you how to configure OSPF redistribution. In this lab we'll focus on type 1 and type 2. As you know, OSPF using type 2 by default when redistribute external route. In this case or in this lab we'll change the costs in the OSPF and also need to change the type. So how can do it? So let's start. First of all, need to configure as you know, as you can see here, we have 4 routers for MX, okay, the Juniper. I'm using here 4 routers with Juniper, and we have here the Cisco router, as you can see. Okay, so let's start to configure the IP first, then we will configure the OSPF. So let's start with the Cisco router, no problem here, and also need to configure the static route. Okay, so enable conft. So here we have Ethernet 10, IP address with 14.0.0.1, 255.255.255.252 because I'm using /30. Okay, also need to configure the loopback address, loopback 0, IP address 1111.255.255.255.255. Okay, then I will make the static route IP route with the default, no problem, 00.0.0. Let's do the default route. Next hop is 14.0.0.2. Okay, done. WR. Okay, let's move now to the second router, but here we have the Juniper router. So I need to access to set interface giga 003 unit 0 family inet address is 14.0.0.2/30. Okay, also need to configure the loopback 32, but here 222, and here need to change the name as loopback 0. Okay, also for the interface giga 004 we have 10.0.0.1/30, and go to the interface giga 00. Sorry, here is the issue. Okay, giga 0.0.0.004 with unit 0 but 10.0.0.1. okay, also with 10 giga 0.0.5, but here is 11.0.0.1 and 5. Okay, so here need to configure also the static route. Okay, the static route set routing option. Okay, set routing option, static route, which one? 1111/32. the next hop, what is it? Is 14.0.0.1. okay, then I will commit. Okay, let's move to the second router also. Okay, let's configure first the IPs, then we will enable the OSPF. Set interface giga 004 with unit 0 family inet address. What is the address here? 10.0.0.2/30. okay, the same with also with second interface, but here we have 12.0.0.1. change here the interface name. Also need to configure the loopback 32, and here we have 333, and change interface name L0. okay, then commit. Let's move now to third router. Okay, set interface giga 0.0.0.5 with unit 0 family inet address. Okay, 11.0.0.2/30. okay, and here need to change also the name for, and here we have 13.0.0.1. also the loopback 32, and here 444 and loopback 0. Okay, then commit. Okay, that's the fourth router or the fifth one. Okay, set interface giga 005 units 0 family inet address. What's the address is 12.0.0.2/30. Also need to change 13.0.0.2 and here change the name to 4. Also need to change for the loopback is 555 and loopback 0. Okay, then commit. So now we configure all the IPs in this lab. Now need what we need to configure the OSPF. Need to mention the router ID first. Then we configure the reference bandwidth. Okay, reference bandwidth, and then we will enable the OSPF under these interfaces. Also need to change the metric. Okay, how can do it? So let's start. Here we will access to the first router, the MX. Okay, we'll configure the OSPF, but before configure the OSPF, need to set routing option or the router ID now. Router ID here is 222. Okay, then set protocol OSPF reference bandwidth. Here I will give the reference bandwidth as 10 giga. Okay, then set protocol OSPF interface will enable the interface. Okay, area 00. Okay, interface giga 004 with metric. Okay, with metric 5. Sorry, here the metric with 4 is 10. Okay, and the metric for 5. Okay, for 5 is 5. Okay, is 5. Then set protocol the interface loopback 0. Okay, this is for the first router. Okay, let's now move to the second router and do the same steps. Okay, set interface or set routing option. Router ID here is 333. Okay, then set protocol OSPF reference bandwidth. Reference bandwidth is also 10 giga. Then set protocol OSPF area 000. Interface giga 004 is metric 10. Okay, and for 5 also 10. Okay, and enable it under the loopback interface 0. Okay, let's move now to the third router. Same steps. Set routing option is router ID here 444. Set protocol OSPF area 00. Interface giga 005 is metric with 5. Okay, and also for 4 is 5. Okay, then interface loopback 0. Then commit. We forget the commit. Okay, let's we forget to do the commits here. Also commit. Okay, that's now in the last router. Set routing option, router ID 555. Set protocol OSPF reference bandwidth 10 giga. Set protocol OSPF with interface or the area first 0. Interface, which interface? Let's start with giga 004 but with metric 5. Okay, and here in the 5 with metric what? 10. Okay, so normally now which route OSPF will choose if 222 want to go in the 555. So here we'll choose the least cost. Okay, so here we have 20, okay, and here we have 10. So normally we go the path or the best route, so we'll pass from here. Okay, so let's now check the routes. If to run show route, okay, as you can see here we have 11122. We didn't receive yet the OSPF, not yet. Okay, why? Normally to the here in the 5 commits it's okay, and OSPF is configured. Why didn't receive yet? Let's see this one. Refresh. Okay, now I can see by the OSPF. As you can see, we can see 33, we can see the 44, but we cannot see the 55. What's the problem? Let's access to 3. Okay, because we didn't mention the loopback here. Let's do set interface here, the loopback 0. Okay, then commit. So now we received update for the 555. If do show route, okay, not yet. Now I can receive the 55. As you can see, we have the route 55. So if you check now which the metric run show route, which route 555, as you can see here we have the metric is 10, as you can see here, from 11002. So our traffic will pass like this, okay, not from this route. If you disable this one, will take this path. Okay, so no issue here. Now our objective to redistribute static route to this OSPF here. So can the 55 reach to 111? But here how can do it? Need to go in the ASBR, okay, the router who works in first side by static route and another side by OSPF. So here we'll apply the policy. Then when do the policy need to configure or need to export it or redistribute? So let's access to this router is VMX1, okay, this one, okay. So first of all need to create the policy, set policy statement, okay. Let's give the name OSPF. Let's do the OSPF or the external OSPF like this, for example, external OSPF. But here we have we need to configure two policy. Why we need to configure two policy? Because we have the direct and we have the static, okay. So in this case I will configure two policy, one from for static route and one from the direct route, okay. So let's do the external OSPF, for example, direct, okay, the external OSPF direct, okay, term 1, okay, term 1 from protocol direct, okay, direct. Then what? Then accept. So here we, I will keep all the configuration by default, okay. So by default OSPF will work by type 2, not type 1, okay. So after that need to configure for the static. I will do here the S, okay, static, and change here static, okay, and here then accept, After that need to apply these two policies, okay, to the OSPF, okay. So how can do it? Set protocol OSPF export. As you can see here we have two policies. So first one is direct, okay, and the second one is static. Then commit. So now if you checking this router, if you check now here, run show root, okay, you can see 1111 by OSPF but by 150. So here it means this is external. As you know, the OSPF or administrative distance in Juniper routers in the protocol OSPF is 10 internal and the external is 150. So the problem here the metric, so the metric is 0. Why 0? Because here we are using the type 2, not the type 1. So what's the difference between type 2 and type 1? So in the type 2 it will calculate the metric only to the ASBR, okay, and will ignore this all costs, will ignore it, but in the type 2 will count this metric. So this is our if you now try to run ping to 1111, okay, in the source 555, so the ping is successful. So I can reach 555 to from the 555 to 111, okay. So here I can ping. If you checking now in this router, this router VMX2 run show root, you will see also the 111 by metric 0, as you can see. If you now checking now from this router run show routes, okay, you will see the 111 by metric 0. So the metric all are the same for these three routers. So to avoid all this metric are the same in these routers, so we will enable or the change to the type 1. So let's how can do it. So need to access in this router, okay. As you know, if you checking now show configuration for the policy option, we have the term, we have the first term for direct and the policy statement for the static. Now need to run show configuration for protocol OSPF. So here I will what we can do, I will delete this one, okay. I will delete this one. How can delete it? Delete protocol OSPF, okay, export the first export for the direct, okay, and the second one for the static. After that need what you do, need to delete this one, then accept, okay. We delete then accept, okay. How can do it? Delete policy statement. We have here two policy statements. Let's start with D, okay, with the term 1, then accept. I will remove this one and add what we will add here. We'll add the then export, sorry here, not delete, let's do set policy statement for the external OSP or the external route in the direct one, term, then export. I think export we have, let's to see external, sorry, not export, external type what? Type 1, okay, type 1, okay, then here, then accept. Let's do the same with what? With the static, okay. So here we delete the accept, okay. Then what we will do, we will do the set, okay, set policy statement OSPF static, okay, term 1, then what? Then external type 1, okay, then what? Then accept. After we change the if you checking now run show, okay, run show, do show compare, okay, show configure. Okay, as you can see here, we will remove this one and add this external and type 1 and also okay. Then what will apply under the protocol OSPF export what, export the two, one from the direct and one from the static, then what, then commit. Now you will see the new the new metric. Okay, let's now access to this router. Before we see it, metric is 0. Then now if you run show routes, as you can see here, we have 1111 by what, by the metric 10. Why by metric 10? Because it choose this way. Okay, if you checking now from this router, you will see also 10. I think run show routes. Okay, also 1111 by metric what, by metric 10. As you can see here, the metric 10. If you go now from 333 to 111. So this is how to configure or how can redistribute the OSPF, okay, by the type 2 and the type 1, sorry. Thank you so much for your watching and consideration. See you in the next video.